Today's a great day, because today we got the first league team of the season. Nah, let me keep it real with you. Team of the season has sucked. Team of the season's been underwhelming. Team of the season's been butt cheeks. Team of the season has not been good. I don't know what else to say. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, AA9 Skills. Welcome back to the Run for Champions RTG edition. And today we're going to be opening up our league team of the season upgrade pack and hopefully hit something that can start for us. With that being said, the team looks a little bit different than yesterday's video, but a lot has changed since yesterday's video. EA Sports has finally, after months and months and months and months and months and months and months of the game being out, they finally have nerfed 95 press. We need to speak about this. I have not lost a game of FC since the patch. The patch came out about 4 or 5 hours ago. I've been playing the game all day, and I have not lost a game nor tied a game, because what a lot of people failed to understand is that the press was just so overpowered. So I've always played 70 to 75 height, usually around 75, because I feel like this is the sweet spot, even before the patch, to really put pressure on people manually and also be able to team press with your controller and also second man press. I felt like that was the sweet spot for me. But what was happening, lads, is 95 aggression. This is something that was just so overpowered, lads. This is something that a lot of people, I never want to take credit away from anyone that was playing it, because, you know, that's just not cool. It was in the game, so you should have used it. This made your team auto press for you. You didn't have to do it. You really didn't even have to switch into your back line. If you had 95 aggression, your team would be so high up the field and automatically press for you without you doing absolutely anything, without you putting any effort into it. So it really made the game not only feel repetitive every single match you played, but it also made you feel like every single opponent you played against was just insane. Whether you were in Division 4, 5, 6, 3, 2, 1, the Elite Division, defensively, most people felt the same because 95 aggression, right? It would do most of the work for you and put press on for you. Now, since the patch has happened, it's really gonna mess up player stamina. People are no longer in 95 press. Honestly, lads, I think anywhere from 70 to 50 and up to like maybe 80, play around with it, figure out where you feel most comfortable. I use 70 to 75. Probably when I get back into the Elite Division, which hopefully will be very, very soon, I'll switch back down to 70, but in the meantime, in between time, 75 has been working for me, and that's what I was using before the patch. I never played 95 aggression, lads. I only would go into it if I started to lose a game by a few goals, like 3, 4 goals, and I realized they were on it, then I would switch into it. I didn't like it. I didn't like using it, because I knew one day it would get patched, or a new FC would come out, a new FIFA, and that would kind of really mess up your playstyle. The reason I've been winning so many games today is because a lot of people got accustomed to using 95 aggression, and what happens is when you get accustomed to something, when it changes, it becomes very hard for you to now defend without it. So I didn't want to be in that situation. Now you're probably looking at my team and say, Skills, you made a video yesterday and Lala was the man. Lala is the man. I love Lala. He's probably the best right back in the game. But as you can see, my Cop de Villa, who I've been going crazy about over the last month, and also Lala are both on the bench, because since I went to the 4-2-3-1 without this aggression and I put both of my left back and right back on defend, I don't really want that many attacking options from them. I really put just 2 crazy interceptors of the ball and crazy defenders on each side and just try to clamp people up. Because I really figured now, since the aggression got nerfed, people aren't going to be able to break you down as easily and counter you as easily and win the ball back as easily. So having a back line like this, I feel really, really gives us that edge to win more games, because I'm barely giving up maybe like a goal or 2 a game now, where before I was giving up 3, 4, 5 goals a game. Anyways, you guys are probably done hearing me talk about the patch. Y'all probably hear it. Also, if you see a little Doge walking around, a little dog, it's my wife's little Frenchie. Well, my wife's mom's Frenchie. She's here because we're about to have the baby really soon. So they're here for that. And they brought their little Frenchie. So yeah, I keep like, you might be able to see, oh no, she went back to her bed. But anyways, we are gonna open up this real quick. Hey, if you guys are enjoying the RTG, hit that big old thumbs up, subscribe, turn your bell on. Team of the season hasn't been great. Let's just keep it real with each other. It hasn't been awesome. It hasn't been fun. It hasn't been amazing. It's nothing to really talk about. But hopefully it gets better, but it's been very, very underwhelming. Very underwhelming in my opinion. Extremely underwhelming. With that being said, let's go ahead and hit this league pack real quick, see what we get out of it. Hopefully get something that can go into our starting 11, because I do want to talk to you guys about a position I do want to fill. Di Natale's been playing the left wing, but I would love to upgrade that here. What do I want? João Neves, Dembele, Pacho, is that how you say his name? The center back, that would be, oh, Pacho would be crazy. But yeah, I mean, any of those really, but are we gonna hit one? Probably not. Anyways, Booyah Nation, right here you get contains one team of the season or team of the season highlight. That's awful. Why's it gotta be a highlight? Why you gotta put the highlights in it, bro? You already know I'm gonna get a highlight. Hopefully it's blue. Without further ado, let's get into this bad boy. It is blue. That looks like a center back. Defensive mid. I always get this guy, bro. I always get this guy, bro. I always get this guy, bro. Always, 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 always. Well, ours was pretty bad, unfortunately. I was hoping that was going to be a starter for our starting 11, but it absolutely is not a starter for our starting 11, unfortunately. That is awful. Lads, I want to open these up so bad. Not these, but like, I want to open up like the 86 by 10s, the 85 by 30s. I want to open them, but I'm saving them for the Premier League because don't nobody got time for League. Also, I've completed a lot of objectives just by playing the game. Been playing a lot of FC, so finally starting to complete a lot of stuff, which is very, very nice. I got more packs coming in, but I want to upgrade my left wing position. So if you guys have anybody in the comments down below, please let me know. Unfortunately, we didn't get nothing from our team of the season upgrade pack. I was really hoping that we would. We didn't. Not even a starter, nothing. Something that we're going to put back into an SBC for fodder. But yeah, now I guess we just go play some more game. Let's go jump into some gameplay. I'm in Division 2 right now, very close to Division 1. And hopefully I can get to Division 1 today and then get to the Elite Division. By the way, I've been loving this Mertens card. 15 games played, 5 goals, 4 assists. I've been having a blast with that card. Absolutely insane beast. Di Natale's been playing the left of me so I could have my boy Eusebio at the striker position. Let's jump in. Kind of really just want to show you guys the entire gameplay because I can show you what I'm doing on the patch. The gameplay for me has changed a lot. I know a lot of people are gonna say, man, it feels the same. And for some people, it will feel the same, right? If you're a really, really, really insane player and you weren't having a problem against 95 aggression either way, like you were just dominating it no matter what, then it's not gonna really be an issue for you. But for people that were struggling against 95 press, which to be honest with you, I wasn't really struggling against it, but hopefully now 15 and 0s will be a lot easy because you guys know we get 14 and 1 pretty much every weekend. And I can tell you that usually that loss does come against somebody playing the 95 aggression. I just passed the ball straight to De Jong, and this is probably going to be a goal off of my big mistake. What an interception. Our back line's awesome, by the way. What I'm doing here with the pretty much having center backs in every position doesn't really give you that much offensively, but it does give you some really good options defensively. So as you guys can see, without the 95 aggression, you're seeing I have a lot of space now. Something that, I mean, was very hard. That might be offside. Oh, I'm on. He moved keeper and I score. Let's go. You guys can see I have a lot of room, a ton of space. Now, I want you guys to understand, because a lot of people are like, well, skills, that's because you're not in the elite division yet. I lost a couple games in Division 2 last night before the patch. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I lost a couple games there. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to nobody. I lost a couple games, and I lost a couple games like where I got smacked up. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta remember, it's not all the best players have played up to the elite yet. Like the season just resetted. But are you guys seeing the amount of space I'm having? That's where the big difference is. Like, are you still gonna get scored on? And of course, but look at this, lads. Like right there, I lose the ball. I get the ball back and I get the ball back again. Look, there's not someone pressing me. He's pressing me manually with his controller. He has to defend me. But look at the time you have, lads. Look at this. Look, there's nothing around me. So much time to decide, to play, to enjoy. Like, this is more like real life football, right? Like real life, not every team in real life football presses the way Barcelona presses or the way PSG was pressing Arsenal yesterday. You don't get that. That's not a everyday, every team thing. That's a, oh, I just let him go right through the middle. That's a every once in a while. And if you're someone that knows how to manually press, you're gonna be extremely good at this game. If I'm being honest with you, you're gonna be all right at this game. And the reason you're gonna be all right at this game is because people have been playing 95 aggression for so long now that most people have forgot how to manually press. And a lot of people, if I'm being honest with you, and I hope nobody takes it the wrong way, they didn't know how to press from the beginning. And the only reason they did press so well was because of 95 aggression. 20 minutes in, I'm up 3-0. I'm hit. You guys know I can't have conversations while I'm playing. I'm usually, when I'm in the middle of, like, that's why I always post-com. If I'm live comment, bro, I'm usually getting scored on 3, 4, 6 times, 8 times. I got so much, you know, his team is pressing me so hard. I got to concentrate. I'm just chilling. I'm just proper chilling, lads. Proper chilling. Let's get him off the ball here. And it's just a completely different, it feels completely different to me. And I know a lot of people are gonna say, it doesn't feel that different, Skills. Well, then you were somebody who didn't have a hard time against 95 aggression, right? You were somebody that didn't have a hard time against it. But I mean, you can't tell me, look how much space, lads. Look how much space you now have. You can, especially for someone who's good on skill moves, congratulations. This game is gonna be much better for you because you're gonna have so much time and space to really just cook people nasty. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, look, I'm one-on-one up here by myself. I can twist, I can turn, I can finesse. I mean, yeah, I messed that goal up. Should have been a little bit more patient. He moved keeper, but lads, it's a completely different patch, man. It's a completely different game when it comes down to how much time and space you have on the ball. I don't really think we've really given up many opportunities to my opponent either because we've been able to get the ball back very quickly, and he really hasn't. A lot of space for Di Natale right here. A ton of space for Di Natale. I should have cut back. Too much, almost too much space that I didn't know what to do. Look, we're back on the ball. My opponent can't really get out his half, and we get out our half so easily. I'm just making a mistake against Gabriel. By the way, you know why I went back to Gabriel? I didn't even bring this point up yet. The reason Gabriel's back, oh no. The reason Gabriel, speaking of him, is back up in my lineup is because I was playing last night, and I kept realizing, man, everybody has Gabriel. And I can't get by him. Like, I really couldn't. I couldn't get by him. I said, something's wrong here. Let me put him in and try him again. And I did, and I gotta be honest with you, bro. I was making a mistake not playing that card, man. That card is wild, 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 wild. Let's see if we stop this right here. He danced, couldn't get through. And look at this, lads. Look. Before, I made a mistake right there as I was talking. Before I'd be getting pressed right here. Look, he has to manually turn into, I believe that's Zola right there, and press us. Now, me passing the ball wrong into his defense, that's just me being bad, right? That's just me being dumb, right? That's not me making bad decisions. Look at this. I can R1 dribble, cut back. Look at the space I have. I could bring this forward with my cam. This is not normal. I'm dribbling left stick. Bro, like that was not a thing in this game the last few months. You guys know this, or since the game's come out, really, lads, it's been oh, where do I put the ball? Oh, I gotta do something. Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, I gotta do something. Oh, this guy's on top. And it's like constantly like you're freaking like, you gotta be like stressed out 90% of your games because you can't just relax on the ball for a second because the press was insane. But now look at this, lads. I'm gonna cut back. I'm gonna pass. Look how much room Dembele has here. Look. I can go back to hull it. I can then try this, play it quickly. It didn't work because Gabriel recovered. Look at this. It's crazy. And it's me getting the ball back consistently, you know, because we're second man pressing, you know, those things now matter where before you didn't have to second man press because the game was going to take care of you. The game was going to look at this. He doesn't even know what to do. He don't know what to do, man. Cause it's not like players just running at you at 1,000 miles per hour, 24/7. You can't breathe. You can't think. You can't move. You can't, now you could just chill and enjoy. You know, it's a completely different game, bro. I love this patch because I just feel that 95 aggression should have been gone months ago. And a lot of people are going to hate it. A lot of people are going to say, oh, Skills, I can't really play now. But the truth is, lads, this is how FIFA should be, right? And you can see based off my rating, my 35 points are done, lads. I'm still in Division 2. I was losing last night. I'm not lying to y'all. I was losing on that old patch because everyone knew how to press you. It's not everyone knew how to defend. It's that everyone could press you because of 95 aggression. AI was too strong. AI has been nerfed massively with that patch, and it's almost one of the best things EA Sports has ever done. You can really enjoy cards now. You can really enjoy the left stick dribbling of Mertens, the dribbling of Dembele, because now when I give it to my Dembele, there's not 3 players just on top of him every single second of the game. I think that's been one of the best things that EA has ever done. But again, I did have one of my pro homies tell me this morning, hey, I was playing, I don't really feel a difference. But when you're a pro player, lads, they know how to expose everything all the time, right? Their player lock-in, their skill moves, there's certain passes. they're going to be able to expose the 95, right? They knew how to expose that really well. But if you're someone who enjoys to play tiki-taka, build up, and all that stuff, then I think that this patch is really good for you, because now it gives you a peace of mind and time to really see a pass, see a movement, you can see stuff without being hounded 24/7 by a midfield. And people are really gonna have to use better defensive mids and better center backs and better teams and better tactics, because the game's not just gonna do everything for you. So I've been having an absolute blast with it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, if you guys are enjoying it or disliking it. Like I said, I really want to get to Elite today. That's my goal for the RTG, to get to Elite Division. But if I get to only Division 1, then that's fine. But I really want to hit Elite for those rewards going into the Premier League Team of the Season and stuff like that. But you know, it all is what it is. Sorry guys, I didn't get nothing from my Team of the Season pack. I tried, nothing came out of that, unfortunately. But at least we got good news today, man. And the good news is you can finally play a football game, yeah, without getting pressed and your mind's gonna explode. You know, that's the one thing I'll tell anybody who's mad at this patch, lads. You saw PSG yesterday, or you see Barcelona against Real Madrid. They could press for about 70, 60 minutes. But then after that, the legs start going and your team starts getting tired. And that's when Madrid started getting back into the game, when Barca started losing their legs of pressing for so long. That is real life football. The old patch, you could be 95 aggression and press like Barcelona, but you could do it for 120 minutes without making substitutions. That should be illegal. That's illegal. Any of us that watch real ball know that that's illegal, bro. There's no way that professional footballers can press for 120 minutes when it goes to extra time, or 90 minutes consistently. There has to be space in the game where they're not pressing or relaxing, because they got to get their stand back up. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm really happy with this patch. We'll see if it continues to feel this way. But hopefully the gameplay continues to be just chill, man. Relaxed gameplay and not freaking sweating 24/7. Anyways, I love you guys. Appreciate y'all watching. Back tomorrow with another RTG. Booyah, we out here. I can't believe I didn't get nothing from my upgrade, bro. The RTG's getting scammed right